Good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and fine, children, and doing your studies regularly. So, children, today we are going to start our chapter number 6, that is the temperate grassland region. After studying the different climate region in the torrid zone, now we are going to start with our temperate zone. So, children, let's see where this temperate grassland regions lies or is having its location. After studying life in different climatic regions located in the torrid zone, we now move on to the temperate zone, which enjoys a climate that is neither too hot nor too cold. A large part of the temperate zone, as we can see from the map below, is covered by the natural grasslands. Grasslands are vast stretch of land where mainly grasses grow.
Antarctica. Temperate
Grasslands extended between 23.5 degree and 66.5 degree both in the northern and the southern hemisphere. They are known by the different names in the different places. In the northern hemisphere, they are known as with the different names, and in the southern hemisphere, they are known with the different name. So let's see their names. Paris in North America, Pampas in South America, Velds in South Africa, Downs in Australia, Steppes in Russia. I hope, children, you have understood about the location. Now, children, we are moving or switching on to the next topic, that is the climate. How is the climate in this temperate region, or you can say the temperate zone? Temperate grasslands are found in areas where the summers are hot and warm and winters are long and cool. It sometimes snow in some parts. The region receives almost 25 to 100 centimeter rainfall and snow in a year, as there are few trees to block their flow. Strong winds blow constantly across the grassland. I hope, students, you have understood about the climate also. Now, after this, we are going to see how is the plant life and the animals life. So here also, children, we are going to study about the plant's life and the animal's life. So let's have a look on the plant's life as well as on the animal's life. The amount of rainfall and snow received by this region is not enough for trees to grow, but it is sufficient to support the growth of a rich variety of grasses. The temperate grasslands are therefore also known as the treeless plains. In areas where rainfall and snow are slightly more, like in the Paris, tall grasses grow. In the steppes, which is drier, short grasses grow. A few trees grow along water bodies. Today, only patches of the original grasslands remain, the rest have been lost to cultivation. Animals' life. A wide variety of animals and birds are found here. They include the puma, deer, antelope, wolf, fox, opossum, and skunk. The kangaroos and the dingo are found in the Australian Downs. Birds here includes the emu, Australia, owl, ibis, and the riha. As a result of widespread cultivation and hunting, much of the wildlife of the grassland is facing extinction. Even 100 years ago, huge herds of bison used to graze the prairies, but now hardly any bisons can be seen in the wild. So now children, after the animals and the plants life, it's very important how the humans life in this temperate region affect the life of the people living in this region. So let's have a look to the humans life. Grassland used to be home to nomadic animals herder like Kurzik and Kurzuks and semi-nomadic hunters like the American Indians. They raised sheep, goats, cattle and hunted large animals like bison buffaloes. The Kyrgyz family outside their yurt, the name for the tent in which they live. The tribe American Indians outside their trip, the name for the tent in which they live. The region was lightly populated with the stretched lands where no one lived. However, when the Europeans come to know how rich the soil of the grassland was, they start establishing huge farms here. Today, most of the grasslands have been brought under cultivation. The farms are very large and farming is heavily machinized. Machines are used for the most of the farming activities like plowing, sowing, harvesting and threshing. There is heavy use of fertilizers. Wheat, maize, cotton are the main crops grown here. These extensive farms produce such large quantities of grains that the grasslands are known as granaries of the world. Livestock ranching is another important activity in the temperate grasslands. In the drier western parts of the prairies, horses and cattle are raised in large farms called ranches. On the ranches, the livestock is taken care by the animals herder called the cowboys. Cowboys often travel from days together with cattle in search of fresh pastures. These days, cowboys have started using trucks and motorbikes to round up cattle. In the Pampas, cattle and sheep are raised in huge ranches called haciendas. Here, the people who take care of the livestock called gauchos. The sheep raised on the rich grasses of the pampas are much in demand around the world of their meat and wool. I hope students you have understood about the three lives, the plants, the animals and the human. Now we are going to switch on to the next topic, that is the very important challenges facing the region. That what are all the challenges are the people of this region facing. So let's have a look to the challenges what the peoples are facing to run their lives. Challenges. The soil of the grassland is rich, but overuse of the land and bad agriculture practice are destroying the soil in many places. Overgrazing is also a major threat of the grassland. The way forward is to take steps to protect the fertility of the soil. Multiple crops should be grown by the rotation on the same piece of the land rather than a single crop. This will help retain nutrition in the soil. So students, I hope you have understood about the chapter the temperate grassland region. So children, continue reading your chapters again and again. So stay safe, stay home. Thank you.